Yo, home hearties, and welcome to episode 116? I think it's 116, and I might be a bit quieter today because now there's people at home because it's almost Christmas, and in fact, this is the last Minecraft survival episode before Christmas. The next one is actually going to be on Christmas Day. So that's gonna be fun. Also, I still can't zoom. I'm pressing the button. Optifine still isn't working. I'm not sure why, but it's a problem. So, last episode was actually probably the best decision I have ever made. And I'm not even joking about that. It was the best decision ever. Because before, I was getting all of my quartz from this little thing here. This wonderful portal. And now, I'm getting quartz through this. And you might be wondering how. Well, if I go and take some pumpkins here, then I will show you. So, down here, we have all of my villagers who are staying here voluntarily because they love this place. Hello. So, if I just go and quickly trade those pumpkins, I can get an emerald, and I didn't actually realise I still had emeralds on me. And over here, we have my wonderful stonemasons, who also love living down here. It's brilliant. And they sell some nice quartz. And that is how I'm now getting quartz. I am getting quartz through the massive farm, and I think, per request from Dave, he's actually got some statistics about it, which is very wonderful. Who doesn't love statistics? So, as you can see, I've made a bit of progress here. It's also the most disorganized chest that I have. But anyway, so, speaking of Dave, we should probably go and look at it now. So, wonderful Dave, that I still cannot zoom in on, what do you have for us today? Ow. Last episode, instead of expanding the main base, Captain Pineapple instead chooses to build a huge farm with 240 pumpkins and melons each, with 120 carrots, wheat, and potatoes, and beetroot. Clearly, I'm really bad at reading, but also no special shout out. So there are the statistics on the farm. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff growing here, and I think it's like villagers will take 4 melons for 1 emerald and 6 pumpkins for 1 emerald, which is extremely good. And you may have noticed that the farm has actually expanded since last seen in the video. So over here, we now have our wonderful potatoes. The carrots are all now grown as well. And just here we have the sugarcane. And it's growing slowly. It grows so slowly, but it works, and the only reason I actually needed it was for this guy, good old dude with a book on his head. So basically, I decided to get a librarian, and he trades paper, which is wonderful. I don't have enough to trade right now, but I leveled him up, and now I can get name tags. So that means over the episodes, I'm probably going to end up naming all of the animals that we have, and I'm gonna be honest, I have forgotten the names of some, so let me just do a quick check. So we have Woof Woof here, who I thought I named. Then we have Meow Meow, then we have someone, then we have Garfield. Oh, I'm a complete idiot. I did name them. I did name them, but name tags are turned off. The server doesn't render name tags anymore. That's why. So we have... Then we have Billy, Bobby, and Barbara, I think? You don't have a name, you don't have a name, and you two don't have a name. These guys definitely had names. I'm a really bad pet owner. These guys definitely had names. They all had names, right? Didn't they all have names other than the horse? This intro is actually getting quite long, and I need to work on the base today. I have been putting it off for quite a while. I've been putting off recording for quite a while because I just don't like working on the base because it requires quartz, and quartz is hard to get, and you've heard this problem over and over. But the first thing that I want to do is deconstruct this. This building absolutely sucks. I really hate it. I don't like it. I don't want it anymore. It's really expensive. It doesn't even look good, so we're deconstructing it. Let's go. I already prefer the view 10 times more. That felt nice. That felt nice to just remove that build. It's the same feeling as when I blew up the pyramid. I've just realised I destroy a lot of stuff. If you're wondering why I didn't use TNT on that, it's because I still need the quartz. It would have been amazing to blow that thing up, but I need that quartz, unfortunately, so I couldn't. I know, it's a great loss. I'm sure all of you wanted me to do that. But yeah, I now need to cover up this area then. So I've got to... That is a cave, right? Yes, I said this in the last episode, didn't I? I said this in the last episode, looking over there, wondering if that was a cave. I'm pretty sure it's a cave. So, I need to cover up this area again, and also, there's a problem here. So, you might have noticed that I can't really move too far over this way because there's a lot of stuff over here. Plus, I can't bring everything around, it wouldn't really fit in. So, I have to come up with a solution here, which is not a very easy solution to think of. So, I need to somehow get the area up here to smoothly transition to this, to the area down here, because I don't want to deconstruct that, because someone built that and that's really nice, and I don't want to deconstruct their house. But there is a massive cliff being built here, so I'm not entirely sure what to do. I think what is going to happen is I'm just going to take this cliff and I'm just going to bend it around here, and I'm just going to send it off this way as well, so that there'll just be a cliff right next to this path. I think that's all that's really going to happen, because it's the most reasonable solution I can come up with, and also just the easiest as well, because otherwise I would have to get like a smooth slope down, and like it doesn't look it, but that's quite high. It's quite high up, so to create a smooth gradient down, it would probably end somewhere over here, and I'm not even joking about that. It would end somewhere over here just to make it look smooth enough. So, I'm not doing that. I am definitely not doing that, because it will cover up everything. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down this path here, and it's just gonna, like, curve down. It will be quite nice. This path here is going to be destroyed, probably. Like, it will probably just bend around here, because this needs to come down, and going down in half slabs, it's going to cover that path. There's no way I can avoid it, so that's probably the biggest problem, which is just getting the path down here. But after that, I can basically just take this cliff here, and literally just curve it around, and then move it around here. It's not going to be that big of a problem. But now that that house is gone, I want to rebuild the houses now. So I've just destroyed the house, but now I want to remake them. I want to make some better houses here, and I think the style that's going to work right here is tiny little houses, like literally 5 by 5, just tiny houses. I think that's what's going to work best. So I might not even put a house here. I don't know. But I think smaller houses are going to work better right here, because this is not the centre of the town, or what is going to be the centre of the town. This is the start of the town. So what I need is small little buildings lined up against the edge of the path here, and then as we get further into the town, then we start doing the bigger ones. So that's how this all has to work. I've got to start out with smaller little buildings here, And then as we slowly move further that way, which is where the centre of the town is going to be, we've then got to start doing bigger and bigger ones, which is where the design gets a bit harder, but as of now, the smaller houses shouldn't be too much of a problem. The only problem that will come is just getting it to work here. So quartz is no longer a problem. It might still be for like projects when I need a lot of quartz, but as of now, after 3 days, I've gotten quite a few stacks of quartz. So I think the quartz problem is solved as of now. It will not be solved when it comes to bigger projects, but it is solved as of now. But I think that is everything worth saying, so I'm gonna disappear for 3 hours. I'm building for 3 hours today. You'll see it in like 30 seconds. So I am going to hop into this time-lapse. There we go! The time lapse is done, and for you, that was roughly 30 seconds. For me, that was 3 hours. And for 3 hours of work, I'm not sure if it's good progress or bad progress. It's better than we've done before. Also, this has changed colour, but I've already looked in it. It's a load of stone, and I actually took some of that stone to make smooth stone here. So yeah. 3 hours of progress. I'm now tired and also ill, annoyingly. So, I really like the newer buildings, just smaller. It's definitely the way I should have started this, and the original building that I made, that style wasn't even correct. The style of that building wasn't even, like, correct for what I'm doing. So, this is definitely the best option I think I've done. So, this building was actually pre-planned. I had planned this building in another world, and there's nothing in them anymore. There is nothing in these buildings, and if you remember, in the desert, I tried filling them all in. That takes ages. It's really bad, it's really inefficient, and no one ever sees it anyway, so I'm not doing interior decoration. This building, I might do interior decoration, because I like it, and I might actually make it my home. The only thing stopping that is the fact that it's not really an interior. So, that building's probably going to be finished in later episodes, not entirely sure when, but we have made quite a bit of progress with the buildings, and you may have also noticed I've blacked out the windows now, because if we do actually go and look at the desert, which I'm not going to do because it's thousands of blocks away, in the desert, after I stopped filling in the buildings, I still didn't block out the windows, so you couldn't see anything inside. Well, no, you could see that there was an inside to the building, but there was nothing there, and it was just empty space, and it looked absolutely horrible. You could see everything. I'm not making that mistake again, and basically I'm going to be filling in the windows with black wool. This one I haven't done yet because I ran out of black wool. But yeah, and I think that this has been a lot of progress for what it's worth. So that was 3 hours of work, and the road has been extended. The buildings are starting now, and I've actually got a style. I understand what I'm doing now with these buildings. I'm doing like these little thingies here, same sort of style as the road as well, and I've got this style now that I can now replicate over and over, and I might even do it off camera at some point. It's like I can replicate this style over and over, and as we get further that way, like as we get further towards where the centre of the town is going to be, there's of course going to be bigger and bigger buildings. So we've got that problem there, which means that quartz is going to become expensive, but this building here, and all of the buildings, like in total, that was around 5 stacks of quartz, which I couldn't have done if we didn't actually expand the farm like we did. So that whole massive farm that we spent an hour on last episode, that has really improved like this whole world now. Like, I can get emeralds so fast. I have 3 stonemasons, I think, that sell quartz, and I'm trying to get more. It's going well, and I'm running out of time. I'm also tired, so I can't actually think of what to say. Why is it not skipping the night? Thank you. That even had a bit of lag there. So yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna end the episode because I'm ill and I really shouldn't be talking into a microphone for like ages. Okay, buddy, can you move maybe? I don't want you there. You might have also noticed that my armor's not on. That's actually for 2 reasons. Okay, you walked at me very fast there. Thank you. So yeah, I've actually got my armor off for 2 reasons. One, it's to show off my new skins because I'm messing around with the colours, and 2, it's because the armor's actually breaking, which is bad. The armor is breaking and I can't afford to lose the netherite armor, so I'm just leaving it. I am not putting it on for like needless fights with skeletons. Also, I cannot seem to escape deserts. There is a desert that wraps around this entire area. It's like I moved away from the desert and now I'm stuck with another one. Like, deserts are so annoying. But yeah, that's going to end this episode, and I just realised that I've also gone through a stack of pumpkin pies. My character's going to be very fat. But yeah, that's going to end this episode here. I liked today. I liked today. 3 hours, plenty of work, just building non-stop. It was good. And now that I've got a style, I can replicate it over and over, so that's good. And next episode is actually the Christmas episode, so gotta try and work out something to do for that, considering that it is the 20th today. But yeah, so that's going to end this episode here. I really hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!